What's up, Josh? Sam, Samantha, John, all of you. Surrendering the attachment to result. I say it every single morning I'm awake. I say two things, I say a lot of things in the morning when I wake up. I have a story that I've written about myself. Not all of it has manifested or come true, right? But I have a story and I write it. And I love it. It communicates to me the man that I feel that I am inside. And then I just kind of be patient. I be open. And I allow those things to manifest in my life because I don't understand how things work in the world. And I don't think anybody does. I think the thing is we wake up, we grow up. When we grow up, we are realizing every day that nobody knows what the fuck is happening. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. So then we depend on government or society to tell us what to do. Because we end up realizing, holy shit, I'm winging it. So, the beautiful part about that is you can be open. You can be anything you want. You really can. So I write my story. I write who I want to be, and I have it written. Every morning I say it. But two things out of my story are number one, to surrender the attachment to all result. The second one is about confidence. Confidence is the expectation of being treated well. Confidence is the expectation of being treated well. So one thing I say to myself every day is expect to be treated well today. Every place I walk into, every person I meet, I have an expectation to be treated well. Obviously, I'm doing the same in return, but I have that expectation of others, and it helps me. It helps my mindset. Well, let's talk about surrendering the attachment to result. We live in a world that's incredibly attached to the results of things. Yours truly, it is ingrained in us. We are programmed. We are literally wired subconsciously to understand and think, if I do this thing will happen. And then if it doesn't happen, emotions come into our lives and we have a hard time processing those emotions. Those emotions turn into thousands and thousands and thousands of thoughts. We attach ourselves to those thoughts, and then we make those thoughts reality. I think you need to read that or hear that again. We have emotions that are drawn up and stirred up in us based off of unattained results that we expected to get based off things we did. Those emotions they're heavy, man. They are intense and they are not merciful. Those emotions then, if you allow them, create thoughts. Thoughts are just high-level, surfacey stuff on the top of the water. Thoughts aren't real, man. Thoughts are just potential solutions that your mind made up based off of emotions that are in your heart. And I think it's important that you become aware of that. It's really the first step, just becoming aware of it. I'm making you aware right now. So if I were you, I would simply just listen to this concept over and over every day for a while until you're like literally walking around with this idea that your thoughts are not you. Deeper than that, your emotions are not you. And where are they coming from? Well, a lot of your emotions and your thoughts and your anxieties are coming from expectation. They're coming from expectation or your attachment to the result of things that you do. It's absolutely imperative that we realize that. And then taking it a step further, remember, this is a practice. This is not an eye-opener. This is not a mind-blowing thing that you can just now snap your fingers and be like, got it, boom, life's perfect. Nope, this is a practice. I'm literally practicing it every single day and I do not have it down, but I'm aware of it. I am like a fucking wolf and I see the rabbit and I'm gonna kill that rabbit. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care how long I have to chase it, but I will catch it and I will attain it and I will find peace. But the thing is how do we surrender those things? Now that we understand that we have an attachment to result that creates a life of anxiety or stress, we just, number one, be aware of it, right? So then I wake up every day and I say, I'm going to surrender the attachment to all results and I'm going to just have fun. I'm just going to experience life today. I'm not going to have any expectations of anyone, myself, or anything that I do. I'm just going to do and see what happens and see what God or the universe brings me. It's beautiful because it's so much less pressure. So I'll say to you this. How do we let go? Well, that's something you're going to have to try on your own. Waking up every day, letting go of all that result, because it builds up and it's difficult. It is hard. And one little thing that happened to me yesterday is I came to the conclusion. I have been trying so hard. I read this book called Letting Go, and I have been listening to things about letting go, and I have been really just exploring and digging deep. And I've dug so deep into the subject that I began to attach myself to the concept of letting go. And I didn't even know what was happening. I literally was just attached to the concept. So every time I would try to let go, I'd be like, okay, I gotta let this go, gotta let this go. I gotta put it down. I would just be so engulfed in the idea or the concept that I wasn't letting shit go at all. I was just stopped, or I was blocked from actually surrendering anything. So I surrendered the concept. I surrendered actually letting go. I have no expectation of result, right? My expectation of the concept of letting go is nothing. So I remain open. I observe the world and allow things to come. And I observe the world and I allow things to go. Being open, surrendering. Even this concept of letting go has come into my life. Okay. Well, the concept within itself is just letting go of it. Cool. And now things will come in and I'm like, that's awesome. You're like the sky. Like your life is like the sky, right? And the clouds are the emotions and they just pass through. But so many times we define ourselves by the clouds or the weather. But you're the sky. And then we allow things to go, and that's really hard because we attach ourselves to things that come, and when they go, because that's the natural law of life, things come and they go. When we attach ourselves, we get entangled and we get confused. So, I want you to be open. Just try it. Surrender the attachment to all result. Just try it. It will be hard. It will be difficult, and you'll want to give up, and you'll think it doesn't work. But I promise you, if you keep at it and tell yourself every single day and try it and be mindful of it, you'll see openings. You'll see the clouds part a little bit and the sky will open up. That's it, everybody. You take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.